Hello and welcome to another episode of A Bright Side. As of the recording of this video, it is the weekend of the Porthleven Food Festival and we're getting kind of hungry. We're going to sample some treats, some delicious food, all in Porthleven. So let's go check it out. Alright, we've made it to Helston, where we should be parking, in that field, in that direction. If you know Helston, you'll kind of know where I'm pointing at. There's the, like the lake thing. But I can't remember what it's called. But basically the park and ride here, the car park for that, or the field, is absolutely chock-a-block. People creating their own rows, absolute nightmare. So that has not proved to be successful at all. But we have found this pay and display car park, kind of at the back of the, what's that, the cattle market, the boating lake thing, as Shelbell's just reminded me what it was called. Seagulls everywhere, what the heck is going on? And the little demon tried to dive bomb me. Anyway, seagulls aside, stroke of genius from Mama Bear. She remembered there was a car park here, so we have just about found a space. Some other people are trickling in as well, so obviously people are doing it. But it is only a short walk down to where the buses, the park and ride buses, are picking everyone up to then go down to Porthleven. So hopefully we should be down there in a few minutes. We've made it to the sort of gravelly car park, which, like I say, which I've stated, is absolutely chock-a-block. So we're here now at the bus stop, and then the buses will come and take us down to Porthleven that way. Interesting map here, town map for Helston. So you are here. Boating lake, that's what they call it. I wasn't 100% sure what it was called. Yeah. Marketplace, Cornish Hall Street, Sunken Garden. All right. Oh, that was a short wait. Just literally 5 minutes. Nice. Ba 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 ba. Oh, look at this. How fast we're going. This bus is like motoring along, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, up the hill, round the corner. Get to Porthleven in a minute. Beautiful, look at the sea out there. Beautiful scenes. Yeah, look at that. Oh, almost at that car. Oh, look at this. Is like death to... Oh, almost at that bus. We'll back up now. Do a bit of reversing. Here we go. Nice. That's it. Oh yeah, that was lovely. Good little drive there. Good driver. Yeah, lovely. I'd like to be a bus driver sometimes, right? Thank you, mate. Bye. Cheers, no. Right, made it to Porthleven. Bus had to do some fancying? Had to do some fancy manoeuvring, I mean. So we're going to walk down this hill, head into the food festival where everything is set up. But there is a little bit of wind there. But there is an Anne's Pasty on the right-hand side, so it'll be remiss of us not to go into Anne's Pasty and maybe start our culinary adventure here in Porthleven in there with a nice pasty. Yes, here we are. The creme de la creme of pasties, in my opinion. Alright, here we go. The pasties up there, sausage rolls. Nice. Oh, some merchandise. How awesome is that? There you go. So you get some t-shirt. Oh, a t-shirt. Oh, we've got a hoodie. Nice. Oh, no. That was a disaster. She was sold out of steak pasties. Dang. We'll have to... I mean, that said, it is about, like, 2:30 in the afternoon, something like that. So we are a little bit late at getting here. So, yeah, I think she did have more steak pasties coming up, but they will be about an hour away, something like that. So they've obviously only just gone in the oven. We will endeavour to find something else. Don't think we're going to struggle here for a food festival. Right, as you'd expect, particularly with the beautiful weather, very, very busy here today in Porthleven. We normally start by going in that direction, but I think we're going to go this way for a change. Right, so there's a few craft stalls as well. It's not all about food. Adopt a better future with WWF. So yeah, there's more than just food here, but let's see what takes our fancy. Live life on the veg. I like that. Right, we're just going to hang a left to the food and farming market. I don't seem to remember this before. I wonder if this is new.
for 2024. Sorry, I just got Shelley's back there as I'm talking to you guys. Maybe it's moved. I think it was. Oh yeah, I think it's moved, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Treway Farm pastured beef. Nice. Let's have a little look in there. Nice. There's the Anne's pasty, like sausage roll bit that they've got set up now. So AJ wants a sausage roll, right? Shall we go here then and see what they got here at this little small booth here for Anne's pasties? There's a few here to choose from. That looks good. What's the other one? Oh, look, black pudding. Nice. Rattler apple, Cornish blue cheese. Alright, I don't like blue cheese myself, but I might go with that. Right on burrito, yeah, why not? Oh, okay, so this is the right on burrito. Let's see what that one's like. Looks really good. I've had sausage rolls from Anne's Pasties before, and they're really good. So yeah, excited for this. Right, we need to find somewhere to. Oh my goodness. Need to just find somewhere to perch a minute. Maybe kind of in that general direction. There's no one kind of here. Maybe we can perch here somewhere, because there's literally no space. It's a very busy event. Just cut it in half, because as always what we tend to do, we like to sort of sample things, don't we? So we like get one portion of something and split it in half, and then we find that we are able to eat more. Yes. Because obviously, you have to eat loads, like big meals.
That is the point.
Yes, exactly. So let's dig into this. Burrito is kind of a bit of light there. So a burrito. What was it called? A right on burrito. All right, let's give it a go. Alright, isn't it? I've never had anything bad from Anne's Pasties, I've got to be honest.
So it is right on.
It is right on. Right on. I know I quite often sing the praises of Anne's Pasties. But I think credit where credit's due.
This has got beans and onion and maybe a bit of pepper in it, it's hard to tell. Sort of like treat cherry flavour.
Yeah.
And it was served very beautifully in the box with some coleslaw and some sauce. And the coleslaw
I showed it. It had it's a coleslaw, nice.
Yeah.
So kiddos, you went with like a standard sausage roll. Is it delicious? Yeah. Looks nice, big chunky sausage rolls, aren't they? AJ, is yours good? Okay, don't forget there'll be like a no second rule on this floor, because it literally is muddy dirt. So don't drop it. A coleslaw.
Good, isn't it?
Really nice coleslaw, isn't it? A lot of apple in there.
Yeah, really lovely.
Right, well, in lieu of a pasty from Anne's, that was a really solid start with a sausage roll from Anne's. Right, we're just going to duck in this big tent a minute and just see what they've got in there. I think most of it is like a bit of a craft fair. They might have some beverages. There's a bakery straight ahead there, but again, very busy, very difficult to film, so apologies in advance for the camera kind of every so often ducking down to the floor like that, because I don't want to get people directly in the shop. Well, it's very difficult to not get people directly, but you know what I mean. But, oh, Penny's Pies, I've heard about Penny's Pies actually. They're supposed to be really good. Apparently they do some really good pasties. Bit of gin if you're in the market for some Cornish gin. Devilishly good hot sauces. Alright. A little bit tricky. Okay, really crowded in here. You get the idea of what this sort of tent is selling and whatnot, and all the separate stalls in here. So I think I'm just going to make a beeline and get out, because it's nearly impossible to film. But like I said, you get the idea of what's in here. Yeah, that was a little bit ridiculous. Back out onto the main drag of the harbour. Let's see what other delights we can find. A few little stalls down on the right hand side. Let's see where it takes us. Some Corriv beer. Not in the market particularly for beer today, although Corriv is a lovely local make of beer. You've got the churro stand, as always. Big queue for the churros. I mean, who don't like churros? The Customs House Gallery, it states. There are all these little businesses. Well, on my left walking up, on my right now looking back, they're all open for business. But it states there 1840 on that little date stamp. Pretty cool. Right, we found some baklava, or baklava, however you pronounce it. Baklava, Turkish Delight, dried fruits. Yeah, we're gonna have a little look here and see what they got. Looks pretty nice from here. Yes. Oh, look at those olives, man. Oh yeah. Oh man, this is heavenly. Oh, yeah, look at the size of those olives. Oh yes. Yeah, this really is heaven. Right, AJ zeroed in on this pavement. I think we'll just take the load off here. All the seating is taken up and whatnot. Little spacer on the wall by that bin that we'll perch here and try some of these little delights. Now, it was very expensive. It almost took my breath away, I'm not gonna lie. So for a bag full of the Turkish Delight, couldn't see any baklava, I wonder if he was out of that, and a big tub of olives. We went with the mango olives and then just like plain black ones. Basically that cost £27 and change. So yeah, that hurt a bit, so I'm hoping these are going to be really good. Hey kiddo, how's the Turkish Delight?
Good.
Is it nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a jelly type substance, isn't it? What about you, Tilson? You gonna give that a go?
Didn't want to try.
Oh, you're not gonna give that a go, okay. You gonna give the olives a go? Oh, so you're not gonna eat anything? Okay, that's alright. Well, what's the verdict?
Big black olives
Yeah.
are my favourite, personally.
Yeah.
They're very tasty.
Are they good?
And then we've got olives and mango.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you like mango chutney, you would like that.
Yeah.
Olives.
So was it like a mango chutney and the olives were marinated in it, ultimately? Yeah, it does. I'm going to start with one of these big plump black ones, because that does look good. It's funny, they're delicious. Black olives are my least favourite. They're your favourite, aren't they? But they're my least favourite. But actually, the black, yeah, they're really nice. They're really nice olives. We'll try one of these ones that came from the mango chutney. Oh yeah, that's much nicer. Oh, it's like a bit of a mashup between like a. I thought for a minute I was eating like a Indian. You know, you get the, yeah. Really good. We're obviously not going to sit down and eat the entire tub because
I mean, we could.
well, we could do, yeah, but it would be a little bit excessive, I think. So you're really like. So you got the green one now. You're really liking the Turkish Delight, aren't you? Yeah. Go for some Turkish Delight. I do like some Turkish Delight. Tilly, you sure you're not going to have any?
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yeah, I think the quality is windy there. I think the quality is a little bit better than like a Fry's Turkish Delight. Although those are delicious chocolate bars, I've got to be honest. But it's definitely a little bit more windy than when we first arrived. But that big old grey cloud has just covered the sun, which is a bit annoying because now it's a little bit dull. Okay, so there's a bar there on the left, or an ice cream parlour actually. But there's nothing down that way. You can walk down there, down to the end of like the pier or whatever. But we're going to backtrack now, and there's like a little bridge that spans the mouth of the harbour. So we're going to walk across that and go onto the other side and pick up or look for some more food stalls. It's very clever. 1750. Get a teak standing stag. Nice. Oh. Not very polite. Obviously the tide is out, all those boats there. Just there on the beach. Usually under here is usually the food sign that they have. We'll go over there in a minute and look back. But let's head up this metallic structure and cross over the harbour mouth. decoration stall over there. We've got here the Flaming Chef, Cornish street food. Might have a little look at that in a minute. Cornish gumbo, how interesting. Quite a biggish line where lots of people congregating to wait for food. So we'll carry on a minute. We've got the Buddha bowl here. Right, we are going to jump in line actually because we are intrigued by the Cornish gumbo. So we're going to get a bowl of that Cornish gumbo. They've just got on the counter a little display of what they're offering. All right. So we're just waiting for Mama Bear to pick up our food. We went with a gumbo. We're intrigued. I'll just pick out the prawns for me. I'm not struck on prawns, but Shelley will have the prawns. Nice view. There's cannons out there. Right, you were successful. So I assume, like, the base of a gumbo, so I assume...
Rice, tomatoes, peppers, sweet
Yeah.
potatoes, and then they've got prawn and cod and some other bits in there, so we're just going to give it a try.
Alright, nice. Steaming hot, as you'd expect. Hopefully just come from a pan, don't you think? Quite nicely spiced. But, you know, nothing doesn't like blow your head off. It's alright.
Yeah, let's see if I can find the prawns, because I know you don't like them.
And I was going to say, you find the prawns.
That's good.
Good?
Yeah, I like that.
Alright, another successful meal. Liking this bus here. Like a champagne bus, a garden spritz. Alright, very cool. We're not in the market for any alcohol, but if you are, there it is. Now, while Shelley is just consuming the rest of that gumbo, I'm just going to go around this way and have a little quick look at what's over here. I think this is more of like the adult bit. Well, adult bit. I think it was just a lot more sort of like adult drinks. So we thought there wasn't any point in bringing the kids to this bit. So let's. So I'm just gonna poke my head and have a look. She's got Jubal set up there in their van, and there's someone looks like he's going to be playing some music soon. Yeah, this is obviously up towards the ship inn. This is definitely where all the adults are hanging out. It's like a full bar. Pocket full of stones. They've got a little booth here. And we're now up to the ship inn. So I'll have a little look around the corner and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I've just come up here for the view, if I'm being honest. Look back in that direction. Shelley and the kids are just over there. Nasty cloud, come on. What the heck? It's lovely and blue earlier. I mean, it's blue over there, but it's not sunny and bright anymore, which is a bit of a shame. Because that wind is a little bit on the chilly side. Anyway, lovely views here of Porthleven harbour. Alright, we're going to make our way down the other side of the harbour now. See a Greek flag over there. That's looking promising because I do like Greek food. So does Shellbell. Kids are in the market for some mac and cheese. So if those guys are still here, we'll buy some mac and cheese for the kiddos. Right, Shelley and the kids are going to hop in line here at the mac and cheese stand. We have eaten from them before, it's really good. I'm going to make my way over to the little Greek grill and place an order over there. The Cornish flag is looking a bit adrift there. Needs to be refastened, or whatever the technical term is. And it's starting to spit with rain. Oh, look.
Oh, that looks good.
At that. How was the mac and cheese? You got
They
it?
are very much enjoying it.
Yep.
So,
Oh,
We used to have gold.
they put gold dust on the top.
gold dust.
So-
Not red dust from V. Do you remember
Red
that?
dust, yeah, no, gold dust. So they had gold dusted mac and cheese.
All right, and they've done well on
They're
it.
working their way through it, yeah.
Yeah, nice. How is it? Good.
As you know, The Little Greek Grill is one of my favourites, and we often stop by them if we see them out and about at an event.
An event, yeah.
Because it's just, look, I mean, it's fresh, it's delicious.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it every time.
So fresh. That little bit of what's squeaky cheese called?
Halloumi?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm only here to translate.
Thank you.
But the bread's nice and fresh and soft, and the salad's fresh and crunchy, and the
chicken,
it's just tasty.
chicken's lovely. Very messy though, be warned.
Ah, but worth it.
How beautiful is this? What a beautiful setting for a food festival. I always like to point out this anchor when we're here in the village. This 17th century anchor was brought up from the seabed off the Lizard by David Crossvenner Hosking and Robert Williams, Porthleven fishermen, while fishing on their boat, the Melanie Clare in 1977. 17th century, that's amazing. So that like anchor was forged in like the 1600s. That blows my mind. Got the Cookie Queen here in Porthleven. Now I believe it was her husband who manned the Cookie Queen tent at Trevivick Day yesterday, which we went to. We bought, so we normally buy from the Cookie Queen, but we won't buy any from here today because we bought some from Camborne yesterday. If you want to see our Trevivick Day video, I'll leave a link in the description. Right, so we're just making our way along this side of the harbour now, and we're gonna go through into the car park, and because they usually have a whole plethora of stalls set up in the car park. We're not full, but we're getting, we've eaten well today, so we'll see what takes our fancy in there and play it by ear. All right, we made it out of the road. Obviously the road is closed to traffic, which is excellent, so we can just move about freely. In there is the car park, so full. Usually a bar in there. I can hear live music, so let's paella. I don't know, we'll go in and check it out. Okay, this is certainly a situation where you either love the crowds or you don't love the crowds. Definitely be prepared. Obviously this is the last day this year excuse me, for 2024. It will be back next year, I assume, so if you do come here next year, do be prepared for some large crowds here in Porthleven. It is very, very popular. Oh look, Anne's Pasties over there. Another Anne's Pasty outlet. Right, so got Oink Barbecue, TNT Tacos, Big G's. I'm not going to go around and tell you what absolutely everything is. There's another Greek stand over there, Wrap It, so obviously wraps. Sandwich, obviously all your music there in the middle, and cocktails. All right, we'll have a little mooch around off camera a minute because it is quite difficult to make our way around while filming at the same time. So we're gonna have a little look around and see what we fancy, if anything, of course. Right, just from this circular area here, we're gonna head in this direction because we think, if we remember rightly, there are some more stalls, food stalls in this direction. To be honest, I think we're in the market for something a little bit more sweet now. We've had quite a lot of savoury choices now. You right, kiddo? Oh, hang on.
Hello.
Hey. So we've had quite a lot of savoury choices, so I think we're gonna try and find something sweet, and I definitely could do with a drink. I quite fancy a coffee, or an iced coffee or something. You what?
I
you lost that tooth a little while ago. You loved that. What was your favourite thing today? You loved the Turkish Delight, didn't you? Yeah, that was delicious, wasn't it? Yeah? Well, let's see if we can find some sweet things in this section. Okay, good to know. Medical treatment unit, so a big shout out to those guys in there, making sure that we all stay safe. Another Greek stand over there. I always like to call them gyros. I know they're not pronounced gyros. I think they're like heroes, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but I call them gyros because it just makes me laugh. Got barbecue stuff there, chicken, and what else? Loaded Sausage Company, more churros, organic churros. All sounds good, so I suppose that could be a sweet option. And there's the market inside there, a little bit backlit there by the sun. The sun has reared its head again. That cloud has moved off in that direction, so it's nice and warm again. We're gonna have a quick look in the shipyard market in a minute and see what they've got in there. Right, again, in these confined places, quite difficult to film. I think these are largely like craft stalls, art stalls, that type of thing. So what we're going to do, we're going to nip through here because we've actually spotted this. And they do some coffee, so I really could do with a coffee. Oh, nice iced coffee. I might go with an iced coffee. Thank you for stirring my iced coffee. All right, they had run out of lids, or big lids at least. There were small lids there for like the espresso-sized cups. But that's okay, I can just go lidless. Not the biggest of iced coffees, but it certainly looks delicious. Let's give it a taste. Oh yeah, it's really nice. Like I said, not the biggest of iced coffees. Very, very nice. How's your tea?
Very nice.
Is it nice tea? Lovely. Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and find like an ice cream or something like that for the kiddos and call it a day. I think we're pretty much full of food. We've gone round and we've eaten quite a lot of nice stuff today, which is always good when you come to a food festival. But that's the plan. We're going to find some ice cream and then head back to the bus. And I'm really glad that the sun has come back out because that was a little bit dark and brooding for half an hour, 45 minutes or so. Kota restaurant. I'd like to eat in there one day. I assume at some point this building would have been built as a pub. It looks very pub-like, but now it's a restaurant. Kota. I've heard some good things about it. One day I'll eat in there. Okay, we were in the market for just an ice cream, but we have actually stopped by the award-winning brownies there by Baked PC, Baked Penzance company there. So we have bought 3 brownies for £10. So the kiddos there are excited about that. And they actually look really, really good. I can see they look award-winning, put it that way. So I think we're going to perch here and give those brownies a go. I probably won't eat like an entire, I don't know, I mean like a half maybe. We're going to go halves. We'll see what we eat. But what did we go with? It was a Maltese, not Maltese, they're Crunchy Bar, wasn't it? Crunchy Bar Millionaires.
And then the kids went for the same.
Yeah.
So they had a Kinder Bueno Rocky Road.
Yeah. Alright, look at that age. Hold it up. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I suppose that's up.
You did what you asked.
Good boy. Hey, Jay, how is it?
Good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
All right. They actually said that they had. Sorry, Tilly. They actually said that they had sold out almost, didn't they? They had stacks there, but
They had sold a lot.
So that was really good. Nice. Right, Tilly. What are you doing?
I'm trying to sit down without falling.
Trying to sit down without falling. Okay. Could be a thumbnail, couldn't it? With Porthleven Town Council behind me. How was yours? That is insanely good. All right, nice. Heading back up to the bus stop. We'll get back to our car and then cruise back to Penzance. Oh, it's so tempting, but I must resist. I must resist the call of Anne's pasty. Oh, it looks like it's closed anyway. Oh dear, there's a big line, a very big line to get the bus. I wonder if we'll be able to get on this one. I doubt it. Might be a bit of a wait. All right, the bus has just dropped us off. It wasn't too bad a wait. Maybe we waited about 10 minutes, something like that. It's always surprising how many people they actually can cram on those double-decker buses. You know, you think like 70 odd people, whatever, fits on them. There were a few people standing as well, but it's it's literally like a less than a 5-minute journey back down to Helston. So we've made it back to Helston, all done with the food festival in Porthleven, and now the kids want to just have a quick run around. There's a little play park up there which we walked through on our way to the bus earlier. Kids just want like 10 minutes just to have a run around in there, so that's what we're going to do. Well, kids are just having a little run around in the park.
Yep.
They're kind of, I want to say blowing off steam, but that doesn't sound quite like the right description.
They just knew the park was here.
They knew the park was here. We had to walk through it to get back to our car, so...
Keeps them happy.
Keeps them happy, yeah. They have a little bit of a run around for a little while. So, well, I enjoyed that.
I did too.
There was nothing I didn't like.
No. And I do quite like the Porthleven Food Festival. Lovely atmosphere. There was loads of music.
Yeah.
Loads of Cornish singing.
Yep.
Just really family friendly actually as well. So,
Yeah, very crowded though, so be aware. Today is the last day of it.
Yeah,
So
it's
if,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And today's the Sunday.
So if you haven't been this year, then if you haven't been up to today, then you aren't going to make it. But I assume it'll be there next year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so look out for that on your calendar.
As you know, we like a food festival, so the St Ives Food Festival we'll try and pop along to, and any others that we get wind of we'll try and visit if we can.
Definitely. So what was your favourite thing we ate today?
I think the gumbo.
The gumbo, yeah. Yeah, the
The
gumbo was really
that we
good.
got from the Flaming Chef.
Yeah.
That was tasty. The kids really enjoyed their mac and cheese from Mac Daddy's,
Yeah.
particularly when they put the gold sprinkles on it, so thank you guys because they really appreciated that.
Yep.
What about you? What did you enjoy?
I think for me, I liked the chicken wrap thing from the Greek one.
Oh, the little
I
Greek
mean, that
wrap.
really is just super delicious, so fresh, and I love squeaky cheese, halloumi. I just call it squeaky cheese. I never remember the name of it. So that is, for me, that was.
They do consistently good food, I have to say. We have eaten from them a few times, and
Yeah.
it's always tasty.
Yeah, we're going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. Goodness, that's a loud engine, isn't it?
Orange
It's an orange, like. That's
sports car.
very fancy sports car. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, where do we get to? Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff like subscribe, smash the bell, check us out on all of our socials at The Bright Side. So from us to you, cheers,
Cheers
and gone.
I need a drink.
You need a drink? All right.